Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome to your weekly tarot predictions forecast for the week from 10th to 15th of April. So with that being said, people, that will be the usual three-card spread, and for the sake of consistency, I will draw the three cards at the start. I will look at them, I will make the connections, and then I will make the interpretation in front of you. So with that being said, people, let's go directly to the star sign, and the first sign is going to be Aries as well. So, oh, by the way, very soon I will also announce the winner from the 1K fellowship on my YouTube, which you guys, as you contributed, that means that you had to comment and share the post so it can reach more people. So with that being said, people, let's go directly to Aries. Oh, by the way, I will shuffle once in every 4 star signs, so that will be 3 times shuffled through the readings, because it's otherwise, guys, it just takes quite a long of time. Good morning, people. So glad to find you here. Okay, so with that being said, hi Marge. Hello Jennifer, good morning. So we are going first to Aries. One second. Wow, and Aries, for what it seems, we do have these 3 for you. So single people, Aries, for what it seems, they may find a big love this week. And that could be a devotion with a partner, it could be devotion with a friend, whatever it is. For what it seems, at the midweek with these 3 cards, guys, you will have that spontaneous expression of feelings, and a very good team experience, or let's say mutual experience with someone else, someone in your surrounding. That could be a very well a new person that embarks in your life. Or the 2 of Cups for single people usually 90% of the time signifies a new person that enters in your life and embarks those and inspire those emotions. For example, if you have lost faith that you will love again, now for what it seems this week, Aries, that faith that you will be able to love again someone will return back to you. At the very start of the week, however, something drastic, I'm not saying dramatic, but drastic, is going to happen in your life, most likely in career, because the Judgment is a fiery card. So the fire usually signifies career. It most likely will be either a new project or a new task that you need to take, and you are going to find a big value in it. Also, the Judgment may suggest for you overall, guys, that you're going to find a solution of a big trouble that you do have at the start of this week. So we're talking till Wednesday. Okay, so whatever difficulties you do have, you are entering in the week with difficulties. For what it seems, you Aries are going to take on them until Wednesday, and then at Wednesday probably this person is going to enter in your life, guys, and will make you feel again cherished, loved, someone that not requires but deserves attention, and this kind of stuff. Now at the end of the week, however, there will be this lady here, most likely Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, so it has these ascendants, and that lady will get into your nerves. For what it seems, she's gonna argue the crap out of you for everything that you say. That could be someone in your social circle, and this person is there to aggravate you and to annoy you guys, and it doesn't want to listen. Okay, and if this is not a person, however, that card comes as a positivity. It speaks that a certain independable help is gonna come, so at your disposal. So basically, for what it seems, by saying independable help, that will be an exterior help, a help that you haven't expected to come on your way, but this kind of help is not going to require from you to pay back. Okay, so it's going to be somehow sincere help. However, at the start, the person that presents you that kind of help is gonna tell you, I told you so, you shouldn't do this. So basically, my conclusion here at the end of this week, Aries, is probably an old difficulty, old trouble, something that was buried beneath the surface here, something that did not made well, how can I place it in words really in English? Something from your past which were which went into slumber now is going to arise at the end of the week, and you and this person here, you got to probably find a solution, and solution will be found. Now what I can say about this lady is that she has a sharp tongue. She will not spare you any truths. However, she will make her research, and she will make a research for you as well. And also through that research, you will be able to give that a very well balanced judgment about the situation. Okay, so after that, we are going to Taurus. Well, I said I'm gonna shuffle, but I guess it's just what I do. So Taurus, this week, guys, we got these 3 cards for you, and that will be a major week, at least for the first portion of the week until Wednesday. Probably that will be a ruthless attempt to set a closure upon one thing, to set a closure into one relationship, to define things for you. So whatever you're feeling insecure at, for what it seems, you're gonna just storm that situation in the next couple of days. So at the end of Wednesday, you can find yourself kind of knowing what is going on. For example, if there is an insecurity, or someone, for example, is owning you money, today and tomorrow you're going to really storm that situation. Wednesday there will be a conclusion, there will be a solution, not just a solution but a closure. So the money that have been owed to you is going to be regained back. The achievement you're seeking in your career is going to be reached at Wednesday. So basically at the start of the week, you're going to have that extreme efforts from your behalf. You are going to stand for one's right, let's say that way, and you are going to demand for what you have been owned, either in your relationship or in your career. So for example, as we're talking about relationship, if you feel that your partner isn't giving you the attention you require, or most likely the attention you deserve, as I said, you're going to storm that. So there will be a conflict, but at Wednesday somewhere, end of Tuesday and Wednesday, finally you're going to be able to win what you have been on. So your partner is going to give you that attention, for example, or your boss is going to give you that raise, your boss is going to give you that promotion. Whatever you feel that you deserve, you got to go for it for the first portion of the week. Because at the second portion of the week, guys, we do have a change with the Death card. That will be one, I can't say once in a lifetime change, but whatever doesn't contribute for your well-being anymore, whatever doesn't serve you any purpose, even though it kind of makes you feel happy, but it doesn't have any more unfoldment. So let's say that we're talking about a particular project of yours, okay? So the project have been reached its maximum state, and continuing it forward will be just merely stressful, pointless, waste of resources, waste of time. And these kind of activities are going to basically drop off your plate. At the end of the week, probably a very unhealthy relationship with a friend or with a common owner is going to drop off your plate as well. A very harmful habit of yours is also you're going to be determined to just stop, for example, stop smoking, stop drinking, and these kind of stuff. As more dramatic changes, that card could signify change of job or ending up of relationship. Now, why change of job? Let's say that you go for what you have been owned. It is because you think you deserve more. Your boss tells you that they cannot afford to pay you more, and thus you leave your job at the end of the week so you can search for something better. Same goes into your relationship. So for this week, for you, Taurus, for what it seems, everything comes to that what you will be able to negotiate at the start of the week, okay, today and tomorrow. Then we're going to Gemini. And Gemini, for you, we do have these 3 cards. So for what it seems, people, an important task of yours that you have set in front of yourself will not be able to be pushed. Unfortunately, for what it seems, guys, you will end up disappointed, regardless of the patience you have, regardless of the strength you possess, regardless of the tenacity you go forward, the skills you implant. just the little bugger ain't gonna happen. Okay, that could be a chase of a person you want to be committed with. That could be a chase of a task, a job, or trying to negotiate things at your job. Whatever it is, whatever really gets into you and requires patience at your end, for what it seems, until the at the middle of the week, it's just you're gonna find out it's just ain't gonna happen, at least not this week. And thus after that, you're gonna redirect your devotion into more meaningful things, basically chasing of power. Okay, so even if this task you have aimed, that plan you have created, is not be able to be forced this week, around midweek you are going to foresee this opportunity of you gaining power. Okay, being able to control everything around you. Suddenly, for example, not for example, but for what it seems now, the universe itself is going to reward you for all the tenacity you had, for all the patience you had, even though it won't give you that task you were after. It will give you something else with a great value that will be able to set things under control for you. You will be able to set things under control in your relationship, in your career, in your friendship circle. Now, however, it will require a lot of, not of effort, but a lot of resources. And under resources, I'm talking about time, guys. You will have to give an extra time in there. If we're talking about your relationship, how this may plays out is that you really want to do some exciting something exciting with your partner, like going on a cottage, like spending time together in a different town, planning a trip and this kind of stuff. But suddenly something happened in the trip or this activity you have planned is incapable to be done. And thus you and your partner, for what it seems, are going to be in peace with it. Okay, you will still continue living together, and the relationship will become much more structured and much more in control than before. So there will be a strict plan for you moving forward with the relationship, as you will kind of open a room for a new exciting things. Okay, and in your career, same things kind of happen. I mean, that particular task drop off your plate, and you're finding yourself with a lot of spare time, with a lot of free time, and you will devote to different things that will give you a control over your working place and control over how your career will move forward around the end of the week. Cancer, for you, wow, yeah, well, for you, Cancer, for what it seems, negotiations will come in your favor. So if you're about to negotiate your promotion, your raise, or you're chasing someone to be with, for what it seems, around the midweek, guys, you will find yourself in a state of peace and a state of a comfort. So basically, I can say that will be a very, very positive outcome for you, even if this particular promotion, raise, or a potential partner doesn't come to you. You will have that reassurance that it will come in the future. Okay, and you, Cancer, actually have to start nurturing yourself. Okay, because at the start of the week it will be very crazy, very busy. You will have to let's say you will have to how can I place in words this, you, damn it. So basically there will be demands towards you, and you will have to take on these demands, guys, and you will have to satisfy those demands from other people. That could be demands from your supervisor, from your co-workers, your friend, family, or a partner, regardless of that. And even if the situations are not very, let's say, pleasant for you, you need to know that with the Five of Wands, there will be a sudden around turn. So nothing is settled, nothing is straight. Just out of nowhere, the situation may reverse into 180 degrees. So if you're finding yourself in a very good place, you have that person that you're chasing, to be with, and this person really is budging on. I mean, is agreed to go out on dates, walk on the parks, and these kind of things. You shouldn't take these for granted. Okay, you have to constantly work for that, because the situation can deteriorate very fast if you just drop your interest from it. Same thing goes for an unpleasant situation. I mean, if you leave the things to unfold as whatever, they will deteriorate quite fast. So you have to work. I mean, everything depends how you how much effort you give, and you're going to be rewarded for that. If you do have a particular conflicts at the start of the week, I mean, misunderstandings, disagreements, and this kind of stuff, you need to know that you have to keep on your points of view. I mean, you shouldn't be agreed just so you can look well in front of others, because at the end of the day, they are going to find reason in what you're saying. And then we're seeing you at the midweek in a comfort zone, like I said, sitting in already approving patterns, which means that there will be a promise given to you that you will rely on it and it will be kept as well, or you will find yourself already in that promotion. That card speaks that if you're chasing a raise, maybe at the midweek, there is a very, very good chance, guys, that you are given a raise. Okay, but no matter what it is, you will have a solid relationship if you're finding yourself in relationship, or a solid career work. And after that, the busyness hits again around the end week. And with the Seven of Wands, people, okay, that will be kind of difficult. So with the Seven of Wands, that will be a calmness before the storm. Okay, just as you're working, for example, at your career very calmly, you're taking all the tasks which are given to you as a ordinary thing. So there is something will pop up, some additional task out of nowhere will pop up, and you guys, you gotta be ready to take it on. I mean, you need to have that readiness for action. Okay, so make sure that at the end of the week you do have a spare time, spare resources, especially if it comes for your career. For a relationship, the whole relationship is going to be tested. That could be a appearance of a third party who is going to try to seduce you or your partner. They're going to flirt with you or with them, and you have to be the one who guards the relationship. Basically, that's that. I mean, you have to stand on your ground and just show to that person that they are not wanted. Okay, they're just, their place is not among you. If this is not a third person at the end of the week, then guys, your partner is gonna get into your nerves. Your partner is gonna try to challenge you just to see how much you care, and that's kind of stupid. Okay, but it is what it is. Okay, so after that, we're going to the next four, which we're starting with Leo. Let me shuffle the cards, people. Wow, oh, Leo, come on, man. Just look at these three. What can I say? That will be a week of extreme pleasure for you. Starting for the very first day, guys, that will be an impending change. That will be, I can't even express it. That will be something which will make you in such an exaggerated state of happiness that is going to happen today or tomorrow, that all the problems you do, all the problems you have, they're just going to lose relevance. So if recently you have broke up in one relationship, then for what it seems today or tomorrow, you're either going to find out someone, you're going to find, or someone will present themselves to you that basically will ignite again the emotions within you, and they will be very, very warm towards you, that you will not give a crap that you have just broken that relationship before. Or if this is about your career, you are feeling extremely miserable until now, for what it seems today or tomorrow, your boss is going to give you such an enterprise that all the boredom, all these all that, let's say, hesitation, should I stay on work or go away, it's going to just be left behind you. I mean, you're definitely going to stay at your job, because now you will have that different perspective. Basically, this is change in all fronts, and you're going to feel the happiness from it. I mean, all these pleasant emotions of it almost instantly around Wednesday and Thursday, guys. And yeah, basically everybody will be very warm with you. Your partner is going to give you that. If you're finding yourself in relationship, your partner is going to spend more time and more intimacy with you, okay? They will want even to have more sex with you, because the Six of Cups is a card about emotional and physical connection, not just having sex, not just being loved, but both of them, okay? In your career, you are going to have a time of extreme creative experience. So you're going to present yourself, you're going to implant your creativity into the project, which means that the people will have faith in you. They will trust you of your approach toward the situations that you're finding in your job. And all this will be marked with success, okay? And then at the end of the week, Leo, for what it seems, you will be very proud of oneself. You will have that harmony in your relationship and in your career. Everything will work out the way, even beyond the way you have expected. And what I can say, all the life, all of a sudden, will worth living again, Leo. So, really happy for you guys. Virgo. Wow, well, we do have the same thing as Taurus for Virgo. Is there something about the earth sign that is happening, that is going on? That's very strange. So Virgo, for you, again, at the start of the week, you're gonna have to actually fight for oneself, stand for oneself, stand for one's right, storm everything that you think it's unfair towards you, so you can reach that completion until the midweek. I mean, completion, peak of experience, because a new perspective is gonna emerge for you soon. So for example, if you're feeling that you have to break with your relationship, you gotta do this today, tomorrow, latest Wednesday, because a new perspective is going to emerge in front of you soon. So that speaks either a new person, or you are at least gonna have a new person in mind that you will start dating with, and this kind of stuff. Same goes for your career and social circle. Now, these first 3 days of the week, guys, it is about you putting up a closure into something by taking also what you have been owned from it. So you shouldn't leave anything with charity. Also, you need to make those preventing actions, precautionary measures, to not being lied, deceived, or being a victim of thievery. Okay, and I'm talking about that you're not going to be robbed materially, but more like emotionally and mentally. So be very careful if someone doesn't rob your ideas, or someone doesn't rob your emotions. It is just how it seems. But whatever it is, at the end of the week, guys, the old era, it's ending in this field that you are asking for example, your relationship, and a new era is starting. So for example, guys, if you are aiming to save your relationship, this is also a version of interpretation, and you gotta do this at the first 3 weeks. I mean, and you gotta storm that situation, which means that patience is not a virtue here. Just on the contrary, aggression and really seeking for confrontation, it is what is the virtue for you during this first 3 days of the week. Then we're going to Libra. Libra this week is going to present you with a brand new beginning, for what it seems, and that will be very favorable if we're talking about single people here, because at the midweek, for what it seems, a guy is gonna enter in your life, a fiery person, which speaks Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. It has these ascendants. Now you need to know that you're not his only options available, however, okay? So whatever bad experience, let me continue from the start. So regardless of what bad experience you had in the recent past, for what it seems, you will be ready in the first 3 days. First 3 days are going to prepare you, or to show you a hint that you have to be ready for the new future that awaits you. That will be a brand new future as we speak about the Fool. So most likely, and an idea of yours that was very brave, and you didn't thought that it is possible to be achieved, is going to start taking place. I mean, you're going to start seeing that it's not as impossible as you thought it is, okay? And thus you will start aiming for it. And then around midweek, a guy is going to show up in your life. Like I said, fiery person. He is very bold, actually, very I cannot say romantic, but it's very, very flirty. Okay, and he's gonna flirt not only with you but with also people around you. So you need to be very mindful. You need to know that, as I said, he does have options available, and especially if this is about your career, guys. For what it seems, that will be a coworker ready to help you, but not at all cost. I mean, as soon as he loses interest in what you're doing, he's gonna abandon you. You shouldn't have a doubt in it. And I'm saying that because the problem starts at the end of the week here with the Strength card. So basically, the interest of this person is gonna drop off, and you will have to show that perseverance. Yeah, that's for Libra, Gladys. So you need to show that perseverance within you. I mean, you will try, for example, to reach him with calls, or to reach him with text messages. He ain't going to reply at the start, or he may be the one who annoys you. Okay, he may be the one who is trying to reach you with SMSs or Skype messages, Facebook messages, trying to call you, and you will not just have time for this. I mean, you will lose interest for that guy, and you will try to set your own direction. Now, you need to know, Libra, that whatever you want to do, the best thing to do to further that goal is to make the plan these 3 days from now on. Okay. These 3 days from now on also, for what it seems, will attract people around you. And for you to make a good impression, you need to show yourself innocent and very sincere and spontaneous. I mean, you shouldn't hide emotions. You shouldn't hide behavior. I mean, you shouldn't hide behind masks, but be oneself. The Fool card also, guys, may signifies that one of you ladies or multiple of you may find yourself pregnant. I mean, the Fool signifies appearance also of a child, as I said, a new beginning. So if you have doubts in this, I mean, if you suspect that you're pregnant, go see a doctor, and maybe, you know, you will get surprised pleasantly. So if this is not a person, however, Libra, then this speaks that you need to make those calculated risks, okay, in order to further that idea of yours, that idea of job. Or, for example, you are hired on a new job here, and you got to show your passion in it. You got to try to take on every task that is not just yours, but on the people around you. You got to show yourself capable to work, okay, because the big task is gonna come here at the end of the week. Same goes if this is about a new forming relationship, guys. You gotta be very flirty. You gotta take the initiative. Okay. Then we are going to Scorpio, and Scorpio, for you, that will be rather, let's say, a week of exploration. So at the very first start of the week, things may not get very easy on you, for what it seems. A loss or disappointment is what may come in your way. That with the Five of Cups, guys. And the Five of Cups comes in a way that things you have expected to happen, they are not really happening the way you have expected them, and thus you are finding yourself a little bit disappointed and a little bit like down, losing hope, losing faith. But immediately after that, for what it seems, you're going to start exploring and searching a new way of that success and that achievement. I want to give a example with me. For example, I'm planning my vacation, and I have just trying to book my hotel, and no one is responding. So this is my frustration here. No one is responding on my calls. So most likely I will try to seek a different hotel, or that Two of Wands shows that I will try to see if different method works to make my booking around midweek. And whatever you are going to try differently, guys, around midweek is going to work out for you. This is shown here with the Temperance card. And if we're talking about your relationship, that disappointment that you may have, I mean, your partner may have a little bit different ideas of the enterprises you have to experience both, but you are going to explore their ideas, and thus, because you're going to accept their ideas and not being stubborn people, there will be a romance at the end of the week in between you and your partner. So that cold atmosphere you may have around the start of the week in your relationship will get warmer at the end week. Okay, and in your career, even if you may have been denied of a particular project or a raise or let's say task, promotion, for what it seems, you are going to get compensated around midweek, and you're going to be happy for what you get around midweek, and you will continue working on it very patiently. You're going to continue contributing, but not reaching an extreme state of like devoting whole of your time to your career, nor you're going to slack. You're going to just give just exactly as you get from it. Okay, so after that, we're going to the last four, and we'll start with Sagittarius. Hi, Rose. Yeah, Mary, just in time. Okay, Sagittarius. Wow, guys, your desperation and your moodiness, your feeling of of worthlessness is gonna deteriorate very, very soon, people. For what it seems, you're gonna find yourself a different devotion around midweek, something that really gonna make you happy, okay? And through it, you're gonna start making plans for your brighter future, and that brighter future goes far further in the future, maybe till the rest of the year. So that, for what that seems, guys, this is a salvation that is coming in your way. Let's talk a little bit more about career, and here you may be in denial, as we said, because the Five of Cups is about denial of taking on a particular task, denial of getting promoted or a raise or these kind of things, or just your methods may be denied. Okay, just your methods may happen to be worthless, and you gotta search for a different perspective. You gotta search for a different way how to do things, and a different way is what you're going to get. But that won't be on the same thing you are struggling here at the start of the week. Okay, that will be a new emerge perspective of yours that will create a huge surges of happiness. Okay, but you alone will know, or you're going to see, that if you want to make that happiness long lasting, there is a devotion which needs to be implanted. So you gotta spare quite a lot of time and efforts in this perspective, guys, in order to make it long lasting, to make it profitable on a monthly basis. For example, that could be a private job. Okay, that could be a reassignment. So your boss may tell you, yeah, you ain't gonna get that promotion, but do you know what? I just got something for you, something much better, and much better is what is gonna come. And in your relationship, even though you may find yourself at the start of the week a little bit down and a little bit that you're not getting what you want, around midweek, you and your partner are gonna reach a compromise where it's gonna suit both of you. Okay, and just because it suits both of you, here at the end of the week, we're seeing real thoughts about bringing the relationship on the next level. That could be thoughts of marriage, that could be thoughts of engagement, thoughts of, do you know what? Why don't we can't have a kid? You know, we can try and having a kid and this kind of stuff. It's about bringing things on the next level because the previous level ain't working for you anymore, guys. Okay, so you gotta be happy. I mean, you just, if you're feeling stressed at the start of the week, you just wait a little bit and you will see that the whole atmosphere is going to go exponentially up for you around midweek. Then for Capricorn, well, okay. So Capricorn, you have waited long enough for what it seems, guys. I mean, your patience is almost depleted, and it will deplete around midweek for what it seems, because at the midweek you're gonna just say, fuck it. I don't deserve this. I don't want this. I mean, I can do better. I deserve better, you know, and that could happen in your relationship. And if it happens in your relationship, guys, that it won't signify breakup. You know what? For what it seems, or for how I do understand it, is that you have given a silent treatment to your, let's say, partner, or to the person you're chasing and you want to be with, about a thing that really aggravates you and annoys you, about a behavior of theirs that really aggravates you and annoys you. And around midweek, you just cannot keep it buried within you anymore, and just, you know, burst out. And through that bursting out, they are going to feel very, very miserable, okay? They're going to see that they did wrong to you, and they need to fix and repair themselves. Otherwise, it just ain't going to happen, and you will have your victory at the end of the week, okay? So you will have it your way, and they will try to make up for you. That speaks for extreme amounts of passions, guys. That speaks that you will be the one leading that relationship. Whatever you say, whatever you want, your partner is going to obey and bow to it. And also this card signifies, again, a lot of sex. If we're talking about your career, same thing happens. You're working, but you kind of feel that you deserve more. This is one of the versions how can be interpreted. And at the midweek, you just burst out and you say, that's enough. I mean, have I not done enough already? I deserve something better, and better is what you're gonna get, okay, around that end week. So if this regards to a particular conflict in between you and a co-worker, then for what it seems, you're gonna really make them very miserable. I mean, you're gonna show that you're gonna show in front of others that they just don't know what they're talking about, and that basically their ideas, their approaches, you know, and their efforts are worthless, because they're not basically they lack of knowledge and they lack of skill. And if you are in a particular competition, then for what it seems, you just go crazy on it around midweek in this competition, and you're gonna win the competition. So yeah, congrats for you, Capricorn, and congrats for your rewards that you have earned them at the end of the week. Aquarius, wow, Aquarius. Okay, so guys, we got these three, and for Aquarius, we also have a new beginning at the start of the week. A new brand, a new enterprise, new idea is setting up in motion with the Fool card next to the Hierophant. However, this beginning, okay, this new relationship or a new job or a new friendship is not going to be something that you usually would have go for, okay? And around midweek, you're gonna see that it doesn't match with your beliefs, guys. It doesn't match with your understandings. And through that, you may really slow down the motion. You may detach from it for a little bit, because the things are going are going very fast, and you don't just you just don't like that you don't have that control over the situation. You don't know where you're going. You may pull back for a while. You may pull back for a day or two and try to contemplate, try to see, is this really something you want? So basically, this is how it's going to play out. I mean, you have that goal for your ideas, or for your new job, or for your new romantic relationship around the start of the week. But around midweek, you're seriously think of, is this something I really want? Okay, and depending on the answer you get for oneself will depend how the Knights of Wands will be interpreted. this is a combination of cards that seriously depends on personal situation, guys. And if you decide, yeah, I do want this, then the Knight of Wands will be your bold and courageous charge forward, taking on risk and risking virtually almost everything you got. It's because this is everything new that you will have, okay? If you say no, it's not something I really want, then this card happens to be an exploration for new way forward, for new way pushing forward. If that's an exploration and kind of experimenting with new approaches, guys, and with new people, I mean new empathizement. So for example, just for example, guys, because I know that that is quite general. So let's say that you get proposed today, tomorrow, or Wednesday, and you say yes to that person. I mean, you get proposed to be with someone, you say yes, but 2 days after you find out that it's not really working the way I have imagined it to work. So basically, why don't you give myself a little bit of time, okay? And you may start seeing with our people, just so you can scale, you can place one against other the attitude you get from those people and from the person you just said yes that you want to be with, okay? So, and from there your decision will be made. Now that decision will be either yes or no, as I said. That affects a personal situation, and I cannot tell you a general, is it going to be yes or no? Is this going to be a positive or a negative situation for you? Same goes for your career. I mean, you may get to that new job, but you may find out that this new job is not exactly what you have expected it to be. Thus, you may kind of slow down the motion, not give everything from yourself, not waste all of your resources. And if you decide that this job is not something that you really want, the Knight of Wands then signifies that you're going to start applying for new jobs, okay? So basically, this is how the things are going to go for you, in a certain margin, for what I can say, pretty much. And last but not least, we have Pisces. And you, Pisces, are retaking back control upon your life, okay? So that will be, well, how can I place it in words, guys? At the start of the week with the Six of Cups, your creativity will be boosted very high, and from there you're going to find out from this creative expression, especially if it comes for your work, you're going to find out that you are much better than you thought you are. Thus, not just you, but also people who are looking at you are going to find out this, and thus more responsibilities are coming on your back around midweek. People are really going to devote in you. People are really going to give you some sort of additional tasks because they believe in you, that you are someone that can push them forward, that can push them through. And from there, you will require strict plan. Okay, you will the universe itself will require from you to sit down and make your plan, arrange your priorities, and arrange your actions forward, so you can control everything that is happening, especially if it comes to career. And as you are able to control everything that is happening, no unpleasant events are going to happen, because you will be able to prevent everything that it is coming in your way, which can actually destroy your plans. And at the end of the week, with the Ten of Cups, I can only say that if it happens to be your career, that is job well done, guys. So you will be able to execute and succeed in your plans, which are following through the week. that you have created here with the creativity you had at the start of the week. And if we're talking about your relationship, guys, as we said about the Six of Cups, this is emotional and physical devotion into one relationship, and thus you will start spending more time in it. Okay, so fuck the job for what it seems. Okay, you will have no patience to come back, or looking forward to come back at home from work and really have a pleasant time with your partner. And for what it seems, you're gonna how can I place it in words? Your partner is gonna share a lot of things with you. Okay, they will want you to take a part of their life, and this is a part of their life you're taking. Then that relationship will take a very solid ground, and it will be able to face the ups and downs with much more ease, and in the same time there will be much more freedom in the relationship itself. So you need to, how do I place it in words, guys? You need to give everything you have for the relationship, because for what it seems, with the Ten of Cups, you will have that love at the end. Okay, you will have that emotions, and these emotions are not attached to the material gains into it. So basically, even if you are finding yourself to not have material resources to go on vacation, or to buy something for your home, or to buy a present to your partner, or to buy something, you know, or to go on a restaurant, on a dinner, or something like this. I mean, your partner is going to understand that, and basically you'll have a happy and fun time at your home or at their place, and it won't bother you at all. As a matter of fact, you will have more pleasant time spending it at your home and or at their place. So that was the weekly taroscope, guys, and thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your support, and I see you people next time. If you want a private reading with me, you can find me at our website, which is also described here in the post. And don't forget to check the April sales, people. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.